Welcome to another episode of the Everyman Show. Touch myself in my no.
That would be me being the type of person that I would want to punch in the face.
If you hear my voice, touch me on my shoulder.
Like I never friggin' left.
You flew to me.
Y'all want to see a human ape out?
This episode just got started. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the Everyman Show. Yes, that's right. This is the show. And I am John Everyman. And I can't believe I'm doing this show right now at this time. Even though that when they see this, this has no time. But it's really impressive when I do it at these times. I feel energetic. But like I'm also kind of like, you know, I feel like the day's just begun. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like, it's a weird way to start start your day with a podcast. Like the first thing you do, like normally someone will go and probably drop out their clothes at the laundry or something, go to the store, you know, you do something normal at this day, eat breakfast or something. You don't start a podcast and you don't start it with like beer and shit. Like at this time, it's pretty normal. Don't worry about it. This is normal at this time. It's weird here, but it's normal what you're seeing at the time it's happening. So this all works out. Guys, yeah, I'm John Everyman. I'm excited, man. We keep visiting all these cities, people. I mean, we're everywhere right now. I mean, I don't even know what city I've already been through. I'm like in such a turnstile right now. You know, Everyman podcast show apparently for season 6 did like an impromptu tour. I feel like we're on a tour of some sort and we're hitting different cities like we're the Beatles and shit.
Hey, that's different.
Yeah, you feel me? Like, you know, like, and it's crazy because we get love. I mean, not love when we get off an airplane type of love, but they give us love when we show up. Like, you know what I mean? Like, people got love for us. But right now we're sitting in Orlando, aka Altamonte Springs, or Altamonte if you're Hispanic. Because every time I said it, like Altamonte, they say, but you're Hispanic. And I'm like, yeah? And they go, say it right. And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm misappropriating my culture. Altamonte Springs. Yeah, like they checked me one time out here because I was like, yeah, I'm going to Altamont. And they were like, that's not how you say it. And I mean, what do you mean that's not how you say it? No, that's not how you say it. And I'm like, what do you mean you're Hispanic? And I'm like, oh, okay, we're going to throw my culture into this shit. Cool. Altamonte Springs, which is close to Orlando, people. I keep saying Orlando for reference, but we're in Altamonte Springs. I love it out here. We're hanging out inside the studio of my dear friend, Juicy Jen, man. She's always on this show. She's always being supportive with our show. And she allows us to come up here and use her studios to film these things, and it's exciting, man. Every time I'm up here, I've run into so many people, with the exception of this one here. Like, this is a different run-in. I meet new people when I come up here, but this is not a new meet for me. This is a homie.
Day one.
My dude.
Yes, sir.
My man. This is a comedian, ladies and gentlemen, that originated from South Florida, but he's up here in Central Florida now. I've been trying to chase him down for God knows how long already on this show, but once you leave Miami, everything, like most comedians turn into rock stars out of nowhere and shit, you know, they come somewhere else, you know, and they just become this person that you never got to see in Miami. So it's cool. It's cool. I know you're busy, dog. I know you're busy, but you know, I had the chance now to finally catch you and I'm happy about it. Guys, we got sitting here, my man, Rob Smiles, my bro.
Yes, sir.
Listen, man, for real, bro. Like, listen, the way you got it all set up on you right now, dog, the drip on you, it just says you on some rock star shit. Dog.
Oh, I'm trying to get there, you know.
Last time I seen you, you might have just had like a bracelet or something, but now it's just like shit, bro. You just had a shirt that I might have seen like you wear like 5 times.
I was down bad.
That's the dude I recognized because you had the blue shirt and shit. Yo, that's the problem. He's got the blue shirt today.
I was down bad.
Let's talk about you, bro, because you know I feel like I have so much limited time with you, and I want to try to quickly do as much as I can, because I feel like I won't see you again for another 1,000 years.
I guess every time I tried to pull up, you was going out the country, or doing something else. I'm like, damn, I ain't.
You had back, you know, and I was shocked that you were coming back down there, bro, because for a minute I feel like you hadn't gone back down to Miami.
No, I'm down there all the time. I just don't say nothing.
Oh, really? Okay, you sneaking in there. You're not doing shows out there?
I work in Miami Monday and Tuesday. I'm down there
Really?
Mostly Monday and Tuesday, I'm down there. I
No
just
shit.
don't. I don't know, bro. Never mind. Let me.
Hold on. We'll get to that.
Yeah,
'Cause I feel like that's a question I can ask you in a different way. Let's talk about Miami or just South Florida in general, man. Are you from there originally? Born and raised down there?
Nah, I was born in Bahamas.
You Bahamian?
Yeah, you know
What?
the vibes. Yeah, my parents Haitian. I'm a mutt. I ain't even gonna hold you.
I got a couple mixes, man. I got 30% Asian, baby.
Yo, let me stop. But my grandma was Cuban. My great grandpa was like white. You know.
What?
Like,
So you just like you took every little island over there in the Caribbean and you a little bit of everything. and
Yeah,
shit.
facts.
You probably may even stop by the Virgin Islands on the way back.
Facts, bro.
You
It's
got
crazy.
all the islands. You got cousins on every island, bro.
No facts, bro. It's really wild.
But hey, so back real quick. So you said you're Bahamian, but where were you raised, in the Bahamas, or were you raised here in Miami?
Nah, I was raised in like Fort Lauderdale.
Oh, in Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah.
Okay, so you grew up
Broward
in
County. Yeah.
Broward.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's where I know you from
Yeah.
Broward. So, I didn't know if you were just a regular, everyday 954 civilian out there that was born and raised. You feel me? Because we meet a couple people like that out there. So I just figured like that because you were out there. What part of Fort Lauderdale were?
Sunrise. You know where
Sunrise?
Sunrise is?
Yeah,
Sunset
I know where
Strip?
Sunrise.
Yeah. Right
There's
there.
two sides of Sunrise.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
the wild side,
Yeah.
and then there's this side is
I
nice.
stayed where it was like close enough for me to walk to the wild side, but like the other side was like, oh, okay, this is nice.
Okay, cool. So
Yeah.
you were able to get a little bit of both. You dipped in and out.
Yeah, literally, bro. Yeah, literally. But I really, when I was like a kid, I really grew up in Wilton Manors.
Oh,
And then my family just started, they're just really good at saving and managing money. So, yeah, life got better as I got older. I
Okay.
wanna say that.
Okay, so that's nice,
Yeah.
man. So you didn't have to really go through a lot of struggling
Oh, no.
with your family growing up
Yeah,
and shit.
not necessarily. Nah, not really. Cause like, I think how they kept it real. So they just explain stuff. They're like, yo, you could get the PS, you could get the new game, you're gonna get it. And if I spent my money right now, it wouldn't make sense logically, but you're gonna get it. Like maybe I'd get it at a yard sale. But I never like lacked any. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
you always felt like you
yeah,
had
I had
exactly
a
what
good
you
ass,
needed.
yeah, I had a good childhood. Like
That's
I got
cool,
everything
man.
I wanted. Probably not when I was supposed to get it, but I got that
But
Nintendo.
you still got it, man.
I got the
You still
Nintendo
got it.
64 when the PS2 came out.
Yeah,
but
yeah, no, you good though. Hey,
Yeah.
listen, man, they still
Facts.
people in the hood and be like, hey, bro, you didn't have any of them, bro. None of the Nintendos. You ain't even had Nintendo 1, dog.
Facts. And
Like, you feel
trying
me?
to go
Like,
to the store and get it a yard sale, hey,
$10
one thing I
and
learned,
shit.
facts, bro. You
Mhm.
come up deep. Hey, one thing I learned, them Haitians will teach you how to manage money.
listen,
correctly.
man, Haitian families are they're very practical.
Yeah.
Very conservative. And they're very almost religious to a sense when it comes to how they want to raise and discipline their children.
Yeah.
We've had a ton of comedians that have grown up with Haitian parents, and the experiences are they're virtually almost the same theme. Very, very hardworking families.
Yeah.
That they push their children, and I don't know how you guys get pushed into the direction of comedy, but I always come to find out that that's never the funnest choice for the family to hear. But
Nah.
it's a thing with them. You know
I
what
do
I
got
mean?
different degrees though.
Really?
Yeah.
What was your experience? Now that I say that, what was
But
your
I have a
experience?
nursing degree as well, and a behavior analysis degree, and an acting degree. So don't get me wrong, I did the comedy thing, but I was still in college. So I mean, and it's hard to do comedy because at first no one ever gets it because
Right.
you're not getting paid. I was doing the run where I'm going to Boca, then a Fort Lauderdale mic, then deep down in Miami, and they just like, for free?
That's the thing I'll say.
It's like-
See, that's the line I hear every time.
Yeah,
For free.
it's
Like,
like-
you doing this? Yeah. I mean, listen, man. If you're listening to us, comedy does not pay off bat.
Yeah.
Like, don't believe the hype. There's not been a story on my show where someone said, "Yo, I get paid $200 to do this show for the first time in my life. I bombed, but I made my money." Like, no one says that here. Like, we all got to do this for free, from music to comedy to poetry, like, you name it, man. Mostly anyone I've ever seen, except in acting, those people are different. You get paid off bat sometimes.
Yeah, if you got an agent, but sometimes like you just be waiting, so you be like, bruh, I need to build my demo reel, so let me go ahead and do these free films just so I can have something to show.
I see
y'all.
what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
It's
Well,
kinda
that's
whack.
you might do maybe less than a handful of those, but in between you'll probably get extra work, and and you'll be holding the light as a
Oh yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
PA
the lamp
like
or something.
on. In
Yeah, so you
background,
feel
yeah.
me? Or
You
you're
can
an
get paid
extra,
though, yeah.
you know, sitting here waiting for a bus and shit while the main actors talk. You're still making money,
Yeah,
so acting's a little different.
Yeah, that
but
is
for
true.
all the other forms of arts, man, you usually starting free and eating shit. Like no one knows you. Ain't no one gonna pay you for not knowing you. Like you
Yeah.
feel me? So it happens that way. So
facts.
I can imagine your parents' reactions was classic. You feel me? Like for free. Comedy. Like where did this start for you, man? Like where was the moment comedy kind of entered your world? You know, what were your earlier moments, memories of comedy at first? Like first comedians you saw. What, you know, what was that?
I think maybe it was Dave Chappelle. I think like the "Killing Me Softly" thing. Was it "Killing Me Softly"?
Oh my
HBO
God,
one?
yeah, that was in the early 2000s.
Yeah,
I
but I
had that
didn't-
DVD.
I didn't even know. It's weird, bro. Like in high school, I guess all I was worried about was really basketball, but I was always a class clown. So I didn't really understand that you could actually pursue that and try to, even with acting, I didn't know, oh, just go to theater. I ain't even, bro, I ain't gonna lie. In high school, there ain't no way in hell. Like, I would have told myself I would have been doing theater.
I'm working on a jump shot.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Also,
Yeah, I thought.
dog, I ain't trying to act like Iverson. I'm trying to beat Iverson.
Facts got cut every year.
He
Never
came
made
in
the
with that
team.
one cross. He said,
What?
next year, coach. I got it, though. I got it. Look, I got it from the right.
Every year. It's crazy. Trash.
But so when did it really dawn on you then that all this
I could do
comedy-
it?
Yeah.
Okay, so after college, no, during college, I went to like BC at first, but I didn't really want to go to college because I'm like, yo, I just need a break to figure out what I really, really, really want to do.
Okay.
And then some lady in the office was like, oh, you're funny, you should be a comedian. Didn't really cross my head. Then I moved to like Utah for like a little bit, and I was like really by myself, like not with my friends. And then I was like, why not? I just went to a comedy club, watched people. Then like a year later, I was like, I wrote for a year actually. Then I went to like an open mic.
So wait, but you're in Utah this entire time.
Yeah.
So your first comedy club was in Utah.
Yeah,
And
Wise Guys.
Were they funny? That slow pause says it all.
It wasn't. It was corny. Like I got the footage. It was mad corny, bro, and it was funny. I wrote my jokes on my hand. Had a drink in my hand. The drink smeared all my jokes on my hand, bro. My first time, I don't even think I was on stage for more than 30 seconds.
Did you? The first time you went to a comedy club, you performed as well?
Hell no.
You said you wrote for a year.
I
after
wrote
that.
for a year. Then
After
I
that
went.
moment.
Yeah. Then I
Okay.
went back, and then I finally got on stage. I don't even think I was on there for like 30 seconds, bro. It was some corny one-liners, dog. The corniest one-liners
I mean,
in the
listen,
world,
man.
bro.
I've lived in
Jeez
one-liners, and I feel like I still live there right now. I'm at my life where I could do that. I mean,
My shit was corny though.
I mean, they're rough. Let me tell you. Listen, to come up with a good one-liner, if you can't make yourself giggle, dog, it's not good.
Yeah, it was.
Like, you feel me? If you weren't laughing while you wrote it,
Yeah.
that not. Cause I've been some nights here where I'm just laughing at what the fuck I wrote, and I said that is stupid.
Yeah,
So once you get it out there, it doesn't sound funny, but then you do it a second time, it gets better. But so okay, so your first time it was these one line, and you said
Yeah,
30 seconds. What happened,
bro?
dog?
I wrote the jokes on my hand, and I had my drink in my hand, and it smeared all the jokes, and I was just like, all right, bye.
Comedy's over.
Yo.
For me, at least. Goodbye.
Facts.
Damn, bro. So,
Yeah.
like, did they look at you funny when you took off after 30
Yeah,
seconds?
they made fun of me, but in that 30 seconds, I was like, I would rather do this than anything else.
You know what? Every comedian that stands today, that first moment is the biggest question going for you, period.
Yeah.
Of, do I want to do this again? Whether you did bad or not, or you did great in your head.
Oh, I did
feel
bad.
me? Like, whatever it is. If your first time, people, if you feel that, yo, I belong, you're going to find out right there. You'll probably find out in those 30 seconds. It takes
Yeah.
about 30 seconds for you to do it, because the first 5 seconds is just you being really surreal that you're holding a mic and your voice is
Yeah.
here and it's blaring out of speakers and people are staring at you. So once you get bypast that, the next question is, do I even like this?
Yeah.
And these jokes ain't hitting, but I like this. You
No.
feel me? So you felt like you belonged.
I was like, what really was, I think, because you see people who hate what they do, or, I mean, there's tough times, obviously, you know, when you bombing or whatever, and you still got to do the hour or whatever, and they don't like you. But I was like, I'd rather struggle doing this than struggle doing anything else, bro. Like anything else. I'll be honest. I don't want to work at all. But
Who wants to,
you know,
bro? You're weird if you want to work.
Yeah.
Like, I really want to work. I mean,
feel
this
me?
comedy shit, I'm just doing it to hurt myself.
once
you
I
know?
get that passive income, man, bitch, I ain't never. All right,
Listen, man, from
Fact.
your mouth to God's ears, baby.
Yeah, no
That's
facts.
that's what I'm saying, man. And
Facts.
we all want that in life too.
Facts.
So you felt that in the moment. And you're in Utah,
Yeah.
going through this. Did the crowd laugh even in those 30 seconds?
I think they like chuckled, but it was more of, I think I looked so young.
Okay.
Yeah, and
How
it was
old are
just,
you at this time?
I think I was like 21.
Okay.
20.
Okay.
I don't know, 20. I
Okay.
started late.
Nah, man. Man, I told you I started at 30, bro. I
you
started
at
way
30.
late.
Yeah, nah.
I started too motherfucking late.
Yeah, but then I just kind of like, I remember I was writing. I was like, bro, I'm gonna do this. This is it. And it's just, a lot of people really think it's easy, but then it's like nights where but I'd really rather struggle doing this, bro, than anything else. I don't want to be a broke comedian, first of all. Like, y'all tripping. Like, a lot of comedians just quit their job and be like, oh, feel bad for me. Bro, you could work from 9 to 5 and then go do a show right after that. Like, there's no reason for you to be a starving artist sometimes. I'm like, I get it. You don't want to be at a job, but I don't know. I watched my parents not do what they want to do because they had kids and they didn't really have a choice. So sometimes you gotta, I don't know, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do not to be broke. Like, I see too much people do that. I'm like, bro, you do not have to be broke to do this. You could work a 6 to 3. 7 to 3, 8 to 5, like 8 to, you know what I'm saying?
You
Like,
can bounce around and build your schedule.
yeah, bro.
Bottom line.
Like, comedy starts at night. Open mics don't start till like what, 7, 8, like
Yeah.
9, 10.
Yeah.
Bro, it's no excuse for you not to like. Come on.
Let me tell you, man.
It's crazy.
So you've done comedy from Utah to Broward and now here to Orlando, right? Because this is now your main hub
Yeah.
for comedy. And this is where I feel like I've seen you take off the most.
Yeah.
You feel me? I've really
Yeah.
seen you blow up over here, which got me interested and curious. I was like, well, you know, this man was talented down here. Why couldn't he do that down here? Like, why couldn't we see that same level of build up? But I'm thinking, and you know, and hopefully you could clarify it, but I'm thinking that South Florida comedy, with the saturation that it has, or the way that things are set up for someone to succeed,
Yeah.
are a
yeah.
little different versus up here. I'm assuming up here it's a little easier of a lane.
It's not easier, but like it was more. I had like, there's more old. There was like, when I first started, at least there was like older vets in the game that would be like, yo, let me tell you what not to say or what to say so you could get in this club. Sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I'm not gonna front. I ain't want to hear it. I'd be like, yo, I'm gonna just do my own thing, blah blah blah. And then when I started listening to them for real, I just started working more, you know.
Yeah.
But it was just really, so like, down there, it's not, you don't really have like a whole bunch of OGs that'll like put you on game. It's kind of like, everyone's so scattered, but like in Orlando, it was like a hub. Like, it's kind of like a family, bro. I'm not even gonna hold you. Like, yeah, people like Ken Miller, James Yon, Mike Hurley, who would be like, yo, do this, do that. I'm not gonna lie, I never wanted to listen to them, but when I started to listen, bro, and like actually be like, oh, y'all telling me this because y'all want to see me succeed, let me just listen. Like, when I started listening, bro, there wasn't like a place that I couldn't go. They'd be like, bro, just be clean, just to be clean. Take out them N-words a couple times. You know what I'm saying? Just slow down like a little bit. Yo, you try to change this word and do that. Or you try to just email these bookers and do that. And bro, having them like just kind of like point, I'm not gonna say
Guide you.
like, yes, guide you and like kind of shape you, like kind of helped you a lot. Cause
Yeah.
now they're not out as much. So a lot of people don't be happy. I guess sometimes I'm the OG. I don't even know when the hell that happened. They be like, yo,
Nah,
you,
sometimes you the man, bro.
which is crazy. They be like, yo, you got advice? I'm like, wait, who you all talking? Bro, I go to mics every day, so it don't even feel like when people be like, oh, bro, I see you working. I just be like, yeah. They be like, yo, any advice? I'm like, who are you talking to? Why you asking me for
Advice? I mean, I don't know. Like, just you know, go to Utah. I don't
Yo,
know the fuck I
bro.
know, bro. That's where it all started for me.
It's crazy, bro. But having them there is really, I think that made a big difference, dog, in my career, honestly, bro.
Every time I watch you, I'm mad proud of you, bro. Like, it brings me
Appreciate
like
it.
a huge smile, dog. Like watching, like, no joke, bro. I have smiles. You make me
Hey.
smile. But like, it's real, son. Like, I smile, bro. Every time I see you doing something up here, I'm like, that's my boy, man. Like, he's fucking killing it up here. You know, such a quiet person down here.
Yeah.
But I feel like, damn, he can't go nowhere in Orlando without getting noticed.
Yeah, it
You
was
feel
kind of
me?
crazy. Bro, this guy got mad at me downtown. Then one time, I don't know, I'm not that friendly, bro. You know, it's Miami,
Yeah.
bro. So this guy trying to shake my hand, and I'm like, I just keep walking. I'm like, and he like, oh, that's how you acting, bro. I went to one of your comedy shows, and you acting bougie like that. You couldn't shake my hand in front of my friends. I was like, hey, first of all, relax. I'll shake your hand right now. You making like,
Yeah, you want to hug?
yeah,
You
like why
wanna
are you going
fist
this
that
crazy?
bump
Like
and
I
shit?
didn't know you, bro. I don't recognize you, bro. I'm not just about to. I don't know what you're trying to do.
Are you feeling good with the celebrity status?
I'm not. You know, it's weird. I don't know. It's just weird. I ain't gonna lie. It is weird.
It's something to get used to, man.
It's
Like, you know,
weird.
it's even funnier when I run into like comedians and some shit. They get nervous around me and like, why you getting nervous, man? Like, yo, just relax, dog.
Yeah,
like,
true.
I'm still human. I'm still doing bro. It's just, you know, okay, whatever. Like, you see me all the time, don't mean you gotta get nervous. I'm still me, man.
Yeah.
Like, it's hard to want to still be you when they all getting nervous around you.
I'm telling you, even that's why I go to mics all the time because it just feel like no one ever.
But it's gotta feel good, man, to feel like, yo, hey, listen, man. It speaks to your work.
Yeah.
You feel me? It speaks to the success that you're achieving right now. At which I want to ask, what's your goal, man? What's the goal here?
If I could just not have to work a regular job and make comedy, pay like all comedy acting, probably like merch. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like if I could make it to where I could make that, pay all of my. Cause I'm not gonna lie, comedy. What you just working Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday? Maybe if you got like a Wednesday somewhere, like
Sure.
you just wake up like
Yeah.
wake up, go to the club. You know what I'm saying? If I could do that and like pay my bills like regularly, I'd be straight. But I mean, I'd want
But
more.
you're not looking for like the Kevin Hart status of fame or nothing like that. For you, it's
Honestly,
wherever it lands.
if I could make more money than be famous, I'd be cool with that. Like, I just want to be super rich. I don't really care about people knowing me. I don't want my net worth to be on Google, because then
Right.
I can't lie about it. I can't be like, I'm broke.
Can't
Nah.
do the broke jokes no
Yeah,
more and shit.
yeah.
You got that fucks up like at least 20% of my set now.
Yeah, I ain't got no
now
money.
I gotta fill in a whole nother 20%.
This your net worth right here, boy. I'm like,
Nah, listen, man.
crazy.
That's because someone hacked my shit and just added all those
yeah,
zeros. to
fat.
me.
I think that's so
dog.
crazy that your net worth could be on the internet. That's wild.
Let me show you my paycheck from helping these little special children in life.
Right.
I'm only making a certain amount of money. I don't know where you see this Bentley. This ain't mine, man. I'm
Hey, you
renting this
feel me?
shit, Enterprise.
Nah, you can't even lie no more. I think that's so scary to me. And
Taking
then-
off in the Rob Smiles helicopter. Come on, man. This shit was just loaned, dog.
Yeah.
Like, listen, this ain't even my real name. This is a brand.
You know how famous I want to be? I want to be famous enough for a person to be like they see me somewhere and they be like, is that? And by the time they realize who I am, I'm gone.
You go, yeah.
Yeah.
Like a real celebrity. You really want to be like
Yeah.
a celebrity. By the time they figure that shit out, I'm down the street.
You feel me, bro?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
oh, shit, man.
You ever ask you, do you want to get into acting too deep like that? With like,
Yeah,
like with comedy?
I got a couple agents, man. I've
Okay.
been auditioning, but acting is just like I got a couple commercials too that I booked, and I did, yeah. But acting is it's way hard. It's not hard, but it's like it's more of a mental thing because you get callbacks. Callbacks are good.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, you know, that's like the next step. But callbacks don't pay your rent.
No.
So if you don't book it, and then I get why they can't send everybody, oh, you didn't get the role, but you sitting there waiting, to see if you got a role, so you have dates available, but they don't tell you didn't get it. You just see the dates pass. You know what I'm saying? So it's just kind of hard to like manage your life trying to pursue that career.
Now, before we go, you want to share with people any information to follow you on social media or your shows or like stuff like that? You know, like where can they kind of keep up with you?
Yeah, I actually got a website up and running. Shout out my dog Ryan. Ryan P. I don't know, he be changing his last name. But he made me a website, robsmilescomedy.com. I'm posting all my shows on there. I'm trying to do this thing to see where people are. I think he's making it different states. If you have a state you want me to come to, you sign up for this little email list, tell me the state, and when I get enough people there, I could come to your city. You know, there's merch on there as well. robsmilescomedy.com, and then I'm on Instagram, rob_smiles, Robbie_Toussaint. That is literally how you keep up with me. Shout out to Ryan, bro.
And see my guy Rob, man. If you're in the Orlando area, you're touring, and you know you just saw this episode. Hey, I'm gonna be there next week. Let me look him up. Go check out to see if you see one of his shows. Go check out my homie, man. I mean,
Solid.
these guys are everywhere. We're going to different cities around the country to show you guys what's up and where you can find some of these cool artists, man. Like these, it's not all about the famous ones, man. There's people down here too. Shit, there's everyday people, man. Well, I'm trying to show you the country, baby, because we're the Everyman Show. We are everywhere. That's what I'm saying. Season 6, we are everywhere.
I love the progress too, man. I love that.
Yeah, my dude, listen, man. We trying to keep up with you, bro.
You know the vibes, man.
I'm like maybe like one chain away or something. Like, you know, I'm like, I gotta get there. My chain is healthy, but you know, it's gonna get there. It's getting there. I spend money on the watch.
No facts. Oh,
Yeah,
those are
for real.
expensive.
Listen, shout out to all of you guys out there. You see that box, that search box that pops up with the Everyman Podcast Show wording on there. Search us on social media. Search us up on YouTube. Make sure when you do, like and subscribe so you can get notifications of these episodes and plenty more, man. We try to bring you this content. You don't know what we're bringing you, man. Maybe one day I'm just going to interview a zebra. How about that? That zebra will say something to me. I will get my words out. I'm telling you, keep up with us. Like and subscribe on the YouTube. On social media, give us a follow. I am John Everyman. Thank you for watching. Rob Smiles.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you, man. We'll see you on the next episode, people. Deuces, people.
Yeah, we
Better not bring your kid.
We're going to go a little step further. We're going to get deep now. Like, this is about to get super serious. If you think this show wasn't, like, serious with some of the questioning, it's about to get, like, super serious now. I've consulted a couple scientists, a couple spiritualists, you feel me, through some tarot cards for all this stuff. You know, we did a mix of chemicals, and we did stuff to formulate 6 questions to get to know you.
okay.
So I'm prepared to give them to you. You shoot them out, you answer them, and we move it till we get through 6 of them.
All right.
My first question: what is the scariest thing that's ever happened to you, or one of your scariest moments in life?
Scariest. The scariest thing I've been through. I think when I was drowning, I was like literally, but it was some dumb shit. Like I just learned to swim,
Okay.
and like in the middle.
Are you a child at this point? I'm afraid.
Yeah,
to
yeah,
say
yeah.
this. I was 18.
Yeah, I was like maybe 11 or 12. Like I had just
Okay.
learned to swim, and then I'm in the deep end swimming, but then I just get tired and I just completely forget how to swim, and I'm drowning, bro. I swear to God, I'm screaming for help. It's a pool full of people, bro, and I'm screaming for help, and I'm just swallowing hella water. I'm thinking about to die. I'm about to die, and then I don't know. Okay, it sounds stupid, but I had like a moment of clarity, and I was like, oh shit, I could swim, and then like I swam, but I think that was the scare. I literally was about to die, bro, in a pool full of people, and they would have just saw me like just floating up, like if I didn't
Christ,
have
you were in
that
a public pool and shit.
a public mom, bro. Everyone was there. I guess no one heard me screaming or something.
Scream at your mom after.
Nah, I was just like I almost died. Like what? Like
That's that saying, sink or swim.
yeah, bro. It was crazy.
You really swam, baby.
Yeah, it was some wild. It was wild.
That's scary.
Yeah,
Fuck.
it was
that.
crazy.
What's the farthest you've driven for some pussy?
Hey man, I don't. I done took some
You
drives.
flown
I
for
done went
pussy?
to different states. Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
How many states did you have to cross? Jesus Christ, was it in this country?
Out the country too. I mean, I don't know.
Okay. You got no limit on it,
I'm
huh?
a cool. If I like someone, why not?
Okay. Give me your favorite sports team.
Whoever wins every year.
For real? You the bandwagon?
Yeah, I swear to God. Bro, people be so stressed about it. I'm like, hey, yeah, my team won every year. And they ever say, it's the winning team, baby. All right, they don't pay me. They do not pay me to stress out.
I love the winners, baby.
Hey,
That's my team.
for sure, bro.
Winners.
People get so mad when I say. I'm like, why?
You got to be torturing somebody during Super Bowl.
Bro, every year I'm like, yeah, my team gonna win though. Look at you. Stressed out. My team do it every year, bro. I used to love like the Heat. I like players. I don't know. I like LeBron and Curry. I like the work. Maybe though. But I just pick whoever win, man. I'll be honest.
Best song to play for making love to a woman is what?
Ooh, gotta be like a slow jam.
It'd be weird if you put Pantera, but people probably would.
Yo, that would be
Metallica
hilarious.
and shit, they probably slap some AC/DC on there. You imagine fucking a girl to an AC/DC track. I'm on a high.
Oh my god. God, yo, that would be wild.
I get off and shit, like I don't want to go to hell.
Maybe. Damn, that's a good question. Like if I'm doing like,
What's your go-to song? You got a lady coming in. What are you playing?
I really just be like, Alexa, throw on that R&B, and then
Throw
she,
on that.
yeah. But it's probably maybe a Usher song.
An Usher song.
Yeah.
Okay, Usher sounds like it could get the ladies going.
Yeah. Or Chris Brown.
Chris Brown?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
Gotta,
I ain't gonna lie.
gotta,
He
hold
gonna
up,
get the
girl.
biddies going. No. He gonna get the female. Chris Brown, Tory Lanez, they finna get it.
What does Rob Smiles do when he feels down to make himself feel better?
Sometimes when I am down, I realize that I'm thinking too far ahead, or sometimes I be looking at other people's stuff. And then like kind of like the traveling thing kind of helped me like a lot, cuz when I am down, I just try to think about what I should be grateful for instead of, cuz usually when you down, it's like what you thinking of, you know what I'm saying? You thinking, "Oh," but then when I look, I'm like, "Bro, you know, I came like so far like from where I was at, and when I was really depressed, or like when stuff was really bad, I'm not going to say I was really depressed. I got through that. And now if I'm really just focusing on what I don't have, which is making me that way. So I try to control. It's I'm saying it like it's simple, but I try to think about what I should be grateful for. You know what I mean? Cause
Yeah.
it's just, but I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes it's harder than others, cause you be like, oh man, I should be here. You're looking at other people's stuff. Sometimes I just put down the internet.
What is Rob's favorite snack when he's gotten high as shit and he hungry?
Ooh, I like hot fries and Doritos. Like you gotta crunch up the Dorito, the blue Doritos, the blue Doritos. Don't eat them.
The Cool Ranch.
Yeah, Cool
Okay,
Ranch.
yeah.
You gotta crush up those, put them in the hot fries, shake it up, and then just eat that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That sounds like very much something I can't do.
Oh,
I
it
might be in the
hurts.
bathroom later.
Yeah, it's
yo,
painful, but
yo,
hey.
this shit here, man, it was fun going in, but it's not that good coming out.
Oh my
Holy
God.
Moses.
Every time I get the munchies, that's literally.
Jesus, man. Well, listen, Rob, those are the 6 questions we did to get to know you, bro. We know
Yeah.
you better now here on the Everyman Podcast.